Time now for our second midday forum. Joining us is financial professional Brett Shunkwiler. And of course, this past weekend, UNL, Union College, so many universities celebrating graduation. And with graduation, it comes the reality that 70% of students have student loan debt. And you have some tips to help us avoid making some mistakes.
Yeah, so, for a lot of grads, this is the first time that they really have to deal with, oh, hey, guess what? I'm on my own. I got to do my own checking account and savings account, and on average, most grads are graduating with about $37,000 in student debt. So like, all right, well, what mistakes can we avoid right off the bat?
Sure.
So number one is defaulting on your student loans. So do everything you can to avoid that, because it'll obviously affect your credit rating. It'll affect your ability to potentially get a car loan, a home loan, potentially a credit card. On average, about people default a day.
That's a lot.
On their student loans, and that means not paying them for 270 days. So
we're not even talking about credit card debt or anything like that. This is simply just student loans.
Yep, just student loans. So a good way to avoid that is number two is not having a budget. So that's mistake number two, not having a budget. So an easy place to go is to figure out where to or how to get a budget. The best way to do a budget is on my website, shunkwilerfinancial.com. There's a budget worksheet you can get started with, because like we said, it's your first time doing it. So you might say, all right, well, now I'm getting paid for the first time ever.
Yay.
Yeah. How much do I put to my checking? How much do I put to my savings? Should I put it all additional on my student loans? I might have some credit cards. How much do I put there? So there's some rules-based decisions on how much you should put where that will really affect you down the road, because if you do pay your loans on time, that can help and boost your credit rating. So therefore, you can get cheaper interest rates for home loans and on credit cards and things of that nature.
And another mistake is not allocating money to the next category.
Yep, retirement. So a lot of people say, all right, well, you got a job, which means you should have some type of retirement there, hopefully.
Sure. So
are you putting enough to your employer-sponsored retirement plan? If they're going to match you, do the match.
Free money, can't complain with that.
Free money, take it if you can get it.
There you go. Definitely some good tips. And lastly, what's the last tip? That was 3.
Last tip is a lot of people, like you said, about 70% of grads have less than $1,000. So I know when I graduated, I didn't have a lot of money.
They're sure in the bank account, less than $1,000 there.
So you want to make, once again, rules-based decisions on how much I should build up the checking and savings. So overall, you want to have about 15%, 15 to 20% of your gross annual earned income saved. That doesn't mean just to checking and savings accounts or retirement accounts. You might say, well, we're going to save, $200 this month to my savings because I want to build it up to 10 grand. Then I want to put a little bit on my credit card. Then I want to pay a little bit on my student loans. But figuring out what proportion and what amount to go where is very, very important.
There you go. And Susie Orman, all the other have that rainy day fund set aside.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. We will be right back.